Hello, it's Monday, October 31st. I'm David Lausma.
And I'm Jack DeCou. You're watching the first edition of The Edge. Public safety is currently holding class outside. Why, you ask? They're practicing their firefighting techniques. We go live to Tucker White, who has the story.
Thank you, friends. I am standing outside the EdTech building with the public safety class. This is about Attica's 12th year of doing this. And I'm also here with Cassie Wilkinson from Lapeer High School. So tell me, what are you learning today?
We're learning how to advance charged hose lines into our scenario as a factory, and we're putting out the fire. Once we hit the orange cone, we have to put out the fire and knock down our structures.
So what does this prepare you for?
It prepares us for our future if we are going into firefighting. Gives us the idea of what we're getting ourselves into. The whole crawling, it's showing you how much exercise, how much energy you're exerting into the situation and how tiring it can be.
So I was told by your teacher that the first year students do a very similar thing, and second years do a little bit more advanced. So could you please tell me what's the difference between them?
First year, they learn how to just stand with the hose. They learn how to stay stable. They just learn the different sprays. Whereas PM, our second year students, we get scenarios and we have to use all what we learned from first year and put it into our scenarios.
From Public Safety outside EdTech, I'm Tucker White.
Thanks, Tucker. New faces have been seen around the building as the EdTech Center welcomes new staff to their team. The Edge's Abby Soul has the story.
A few of the EdTech classes have new faces in their classrooms. We asked these new faces about their new positions.
When this job came up to be an instructor, I thought it would be great to teach all the kids everything that I know about welding and machining.
I rounded myself out a little bit better by working under two different instructors. I've kind of taken both of what I've learned from working under them, shadowing them, and a little bit of myself, and applied it into this year's collision repair class.
They have brought many of new things to their classrooms. They seem to have made great impressions on their students. We all have them bad days or big decisions that we need to talk to somebody about, and with the new counselor at EdTech, it makes these things possible. We asked her about her new position.
I hope to really build relationships in this position and to be able to communicate with as many students as possible.
She sure seems to love helping students with anything they need. I'm Abigail Soul reporting for The Edge.
Not only have we seen new faces in the building, there are also new places to go to. New additions have been built for the welding, public safety, and construction trade classes. Molly Laing has the story.
The welding and construction programs were expanded, but public safety ended up with a totally new space. Public safety moved from the front of the building to make space for the STEM Academy. What makes their new room unique is that there are two distinct spaces.
We have a classroom that is tailor-made to our needs so that the students can learn in a lot easier than having one big room that's used for everything.
In construction, the class got an addition. They expanded 1,800 square feet, adding a brand new classroom and expanding the workshop.
It really opened up the workshop and gave us a lot more space, and it also allowed us to spread our tools out.
The welding lab was also expanded, adding 7 new welding stations.
We have more room to work and we're not all crowded.
Reporting for The Edge, I'm Molly Laing.
The morning construction trade students have been spending their days above the special ed playground. The class is building a pavilion for the special ed students. The shelter will protect the students from the elements. The special education students are on a year-round school calendar, so this not only protects them from the rain, but the hot sun in the summer months.
On Monday, October 24th, the Digital Media Arts second-year students headed to Lansing for the annual MIPA Journalism Day. This year marks 100 years of the Pulitzer Prize. In honor of this anniversary, MIPA brought in 6 working Pulitzer Prize-winning journalists from across the country to talk to the students. Students also attended a variety of classes. The subjects ranged from getting better interviews to discussing the future of journalism.
Stay tuned after the break. Who are you voting for in this upcoming election?
And will pumpkin spice make America tasty again? We have the answers coming up next on The Edge.
Man, I sure am hungry.
Me too.
You could really go for some pizza.
But too bad all we have is this Little Caesars pizza kit.
What are we gonna do?
Hey kids, hunger got you down?
Yeah, we want pizza, but we don't have any.
No, mister, we don't have any.
It's a pizza! Where can we get more?
Digital Media Arts program. See ya.
Be sure to like us on Facebook on facebook.com/theedgelc. For behind the scenes and various photos, follow us on Instagram @theedgelc. For all things The Edge, follow us on Twitter @theedgelc. Subscribe to our YouTube channel on youtube.com/Lapeer EdTechDMA.
It's that time again. The country splits into groups, families argue, and we get a new president for the next 4 years.
That's right, David. For many EdTech students, this will be the first election they voted. Our own Cole Leitz found out how students and teachers are feeling about the big day.
The general consensus of those who I talked to this year is one of disappointment.
Personally, I feel that the 2016 election is kind of crazy because either candidate is not fit to be president, and I think either way that there's going to be a problem if each one gets elected.
I feel like both candidates are pretty bad, and I feel like Trump's done a lot of bad things and wrong things, and I feel like Hillary's just a liar and she lost the election last time for a reason.
What some regards as Americans' most important civic duty has these new voters feeling a little disappointed.
I think the 2016 election is kind of like watching a comedy show, to be honest with you.
Most of us are just ready for the 2016 election to be over with.
I'm over the fighting amongst my friends and family. I'm just ready for it to be decided and so we can move on.
Even though the voters are unhappy with the candidates, America will make their choice who will be their next new president on November 8th. I am Cole Leitz, reporting for The Edge.
It's fall, and that means it's officially the season for pumpkin spice. From lattes to ice cream, you can find anything pumpkin spiced. So what's behind the pumpkin spice craze, and does it make everything better?
Since the official start of pumpkin spice lattes in 2008, the flavor has reached new heights and adapted everything from Pringles to chicken sausages. And though it seems like you can find virtually any food pumpkin spiced, you can also have your house smell like it. Or if you're truly devoted, you can smell like it. So what is the best pumpkin spiced food?
If I had to choose, probably a latte.
I would have to say my favorite pumpkin spice product is pumpkin pie because that's the bomb.
Those are the obvious favorites, but for those diehard pumpkin spice fans, we wanted to know what they wanted to see pumpkin spiced.
I don't know, some like a funnel cake or something, that'd be good.
I would like to see pumpkin spiced gum.
I would much like to see like desserts like cake or pie pumpkin spiced.
So in the true spirit of the season, I got some delicious pumpkin scones from our very own culinary class.
You know, that's great and all, but why stop at desserts? The world needs more pumpkin spice. Pasta, French fries, pork chops, the ultimate pumpkin spice fish sandwich.
Well, I mean, we have some chips in the studio. I don't know how long they've been here.
Chips? Absolutely. You know, my mom taught me a super simple recipe with just an unspecified brand of potato chips and good old pumpkin spice. It's real simple. All you do, open up that bag, sprinkle a little or a lot in, and enjoy. Satisfying to the max. Try one.
Yes.
Yeah. It's so good, right?
Well, that was enlightening. Have questions? We'll find your answers. From what's with the pumpkin spice craze to does anyone still care about Pokemon Go? You can ask The Edge. Make sure to send us your questions on Facebook and Twitter at The Edge LC with hashtag AskTheEdge. That's all for today's edition of The Edge. Thanks for watching.
Be sure to join us again for the next edition. Until then, make sure you follow us on Facebook and Twitter under The Edge LC. Really?